Yo, what's up, Pikachu Clan? Pokemon Master here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Last time, we didn't really do much. We joined the Literature Club and read a book of Yuri, and found out about this. So, this time, we're just gonna hop back into Doki Doki Literature Club, and continue with the story. Game's not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Assuming I know, I think we're gonna get to a certain point. I'm not sure, but in case we do, I will have something. And you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay. Yeah, so let's just get straight into it. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. I hope I said that right, because I said some words so wrong last time. They read in tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Hey, I know that. Just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. They already liked it, and Master did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all... Okay, completely forgot about their argument here. Did not expect this to be the beginning of the episode. Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Master liked my poem too. Even told me he was impressed by it. I did? I don't remember anything that happened last episode. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Dear lord. It's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Master appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? When did they give me advice? Did they give me advice? I'm very confused. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Everyone okay? Well, you know what? I forgot about this line. I was the one whose boob magically grew a size bigger as soon as Master started showing up. Natsuki? I see that line, I can only think of one game. I can only think of one game. If you know what game I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't, I suggest you probably... I assume you're probably a bit too young to know what that is. In turn, you shouldn't be watching that or this video. But yeah, yep. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Master, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I was right. Who started it? I was right here. It happened like a few minutes ago. I completely forgot. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Master. But wait, I feel... Your voice... Your voice got more, like, manly. I need to dial that back. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Master? There's so many words in the dictionary that, honestly, you probably don't need. Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing. Whomever I agree with to probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be... Natsuki or Yuri or Help Me Sayori. I'm leaning towards... Help me Sayori! Natsuki, why did I go like this? This isn't my voice. I don't even have a voice. What the hell? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything more. Sayori! Eh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Master... Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your own immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes— Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's Why was I about to say Pokemon? What the heck? Okay. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's... Wait, I don't know if I want to read this or the next line. I think... God damn it. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori, I don't know if that was the right word. Yep. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president? I whispered to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. I mean, you tried. You failed, but you tried. I mean, they did kind of just like straight up yell at you, but as president, that's kind of embarrassing me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to a knot. Causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Well, I'm sorry, but the game quite literally doesn't allow that. Okay, everyone. Just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Master, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Sorry, what? And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Your poems will turn out even better. Okay. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I knocked myself with a newfound determination. I'm filled with determination! Master, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Master, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to it. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Bye. Alright, cool, let's see. Philosophy. Oh god, I actually gotta pay attention to the words I'm using, because these could unlock images. Music, I feel like, has to unlock something. Agonizing. I did imagination before. Massacre. Stars. Family. I feel like I have to pick this one. Universe. You won't know why. For a bit. Romance. Probably something. I love how I'm not even trying to go for a specific girl, and I have yet to pick anything revolving around Natsuki. Heartbeat? Papa. That seems like a weird one. Journey. Whatever the hell. Adventure. Melancholy. Yep. Extraordinary. Contamination. Summer. Oh, okay, hopeless too. Alright, I already picked Doki Doki. Memories? Unrequited. Oh, this poem might be towards Sayori. Completely by accident. I want to see if any of those, actually did something. Oh! Got something. Okay, let's see. These were all I already had. The poems. Doki Doki, here. In Act 1, call Sayori for help during Natsuki and Yuri's argument. Okay, what, like, I remember seeing the anomalies thing and not knowing what the hell that was for. Music. I guess I got this one, yeah. Can I not? Can we not? Thank you. I wanna see the poem words again. Can I search? No. Journal? No, that passcode that I don't know what to do with yet. Poem words. What anomalies? It said check for anomalies, but there weren't any as far as I'm aware. Determination, suicide, imagination. Yeah, no. There may be something here that appears at a certain part of the game. I don't know. Well, let's just jump back into it. There's gonna be a lot more exploring now that I know what the hell that is, so... Alright, another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I'm kinda a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Master! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to being... blah, blah, blah. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. And I guess it's always simple things with you. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. You come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reason. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How would you even know? Simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you weren't. You're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money so that I would let you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Damn! Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Master to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. What? Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That... still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told me you guys were bringing me to the club before. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Mitsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Pwap! Ah! Oh, what was... A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Probably from Natsuki. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. Totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! God, that's so annoying. You just bite your tongue. That is the most annoying thing in the world. God. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yours is chocolate! Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy that you shared this one with me. Just fucking go. Like, so much. Way too much. So, Sayori, she was sitting down? Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's not like I talk to her at all. As far as I'm aware, I just go to school, go to club, go home, rinse and repeat. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Well... That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. A boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. What I would give to have that as my last period of school. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I was gonna say something, but now I'm not going to in case of, reasons. I don't really... I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. That's... Monika looks at me. Why are you looking at me? Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Why are you looking at me? What do I have to do with this? Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. That's so. In that case, I won't let you down, Master. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. No, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I plumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Did that happen? Did I just, like, end up making an even thing for Sayori and Yuri to a point where now, like, a thing happens? Is that a thing, or is that just, like, what happens on this day? Because I have no idea. It's been way too long. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Go rap! That doesn't solve the problem, though. Go rap! What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature of it. Go rap! So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? Just rap! And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Yuri's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! You're thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sounds way too similar. Okay. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would feel like to see the world through her eyes. Oh my god! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. I forgot about that. There's so many things in this game, and it's been years since I last seen this game. Things like that are gonna scare the crap out of me. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. Don't say that so loud. Glance over shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know.
You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
What I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself? You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up? Have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
Oh, I made the poem for Sayori! That wasn't my intention, obviously. I was just trying to unlock things. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertip down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you... Damn! Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Huh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm really happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Damn it, Sayori! Stop it!
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. Ugh.
Not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do the thing. If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things!
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez.
Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. Good deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. I just imagine everybody just like glancing around at them and glancing at them. It's just, God, it's weird.
Hey everyone!
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Master, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, considering I guess we got this special scene with Sayori, so I guess I wrote a poem for Sayori, we're gonna leave her for last and go with Natsuki. Who I also think I did first last episode, so...
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew!
Huh? Do what?
Well... Anything that isn't a train wreck... Anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that's a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll get as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Huh? Think so?
Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long. You might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Fire? Water? Electric? I'm sorry, that was so bad.
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so... fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what, Okay. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. Is that healthy? I don't think so. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies.
I really hope I said that correctly.
And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you.
Yup.
But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if someone likes? Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Will do. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess Yuri?
Let's see what you've written for today. is pretty good, Master. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday?
I guess you could say that.
I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. You don't feel like you need to work on your brain. You need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Just try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. A very intimate exercise.
I see. Oh, I forgot she writes in cursive. Alright. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Great! Time for me to struggle reading again. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Sometimes you gotta read the other words to gain the context for a single word. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe for the first time, I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. Oh my god. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. That very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. What?
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. I can also struggle reading that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Yeah, I can't either.
That's right. A bit closer to my preferred writing style, using poem as a canvas to express vivid imagination.
I almost did it again. This is the word. I called it imaginary. It's imagery. Vivid imagery, not vivid imaginary.
Vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate in their own way. I wanted to express the feeling that feels the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh. That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Something about being ridiculed for a strange interest?
She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah? Sounds like you two have that in common.
Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener.
Bye! Well, Monica's next. With her creepy, cryptic poems and cryptic messages.
Hi again, Master. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I doubt that. I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Wanna share what you wrote for today?
Sure, I kinda have to. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
That's so. Maybe that's why I left her for last.
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-beings. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get with your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Gary. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she really likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Alright. Oh, dear lord. Okay. Let's try to decipher this poem as well. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sin? Sign? Consign? Tangent? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. So obviously it's like the save and the load feature. She knows about that at this point. Everything else, I don't know. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. It'll probably help if I know what cacophony means. A harsh it's a harsh mixture of sounds, basically. Maybe the sounds of her feelings for the player? That's all I can think of here, along with the save and load feature in the game. Even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
Kinda like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. Still hard for me to tell what's it about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expressions of a feeling.
There it is.
Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find...
Here's the save one.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, being cryptic as ever, huh, Monica? Sayori! How long have I been going for? I haven't been going for that long, have I? Oh my god, it's already almost been an hour? Really? Jeez. I think she had no dialogue there. Yeah, no, okay.
Hey. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Master!
Huh?
I love it, especially after yesterday's poem.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you a lot better than other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a master poem. It's the best poem that ever exists. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. So weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why didn't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want to write something for me?
I think I already did.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself every month. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? Can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes...
Jesus Christ, okay.
Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in... You have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting a little better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Master. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles? I pop off my scalp like it's the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together in a bundle of kittens. Reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. Put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my friends go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I did say scalp, right? Yeah. This is a long one. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more, and my friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and come in my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. It was supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I can hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. Almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. Well, I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has the habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Hello, Monica.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front room.
I think we should end off... we write one more poem, right? I think, like, once we get to that screen is a good point to end.
Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well.
I would also like to say that's also a concern of mine.
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
I do everything last minute.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. I already have been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? We're doing a rap!
Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance.
Damn it!
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event.
At least it's a poem we've already written and not have to write, but also I would like not to.
The cool part is we're gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring posters, holds it up for us to see. I wish I could see the poster. I kind of want to see it.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
How have you gone to school? You're in school. At some point, you've had to, like, do something in front of people. No matter how much you don't want to. I should know because I've done it multiple times and I hate it. Every single time. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people.
At least because of, Did YouTube still block the word? You know, we'll say 2020, even though it was 2019. At least because of that, I got to, thankfully, avoid a huge, presentation that, according to a teacher, had to do, like, in front of our entire grade or something. Thank God I got to avoid that, because I would have killed myself. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. YouTube, I'm joking. I would have, not had the confidence. Or I probably would have just, like, skipped out on the day and just, you know. Anyway.
I guess I kinda overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. And we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. No, that leaves me a few choices. Either 1, to stick up for Monica, or 2, to shut the hell up. And I choose option 2. Sorry, Monica.
Damn it.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Ugh. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously gonna be the death of me.
Same.
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden.
We could do it tomorrow. You know, we can do it tomorrow, Monica.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course, now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Do I have to read all? If this is gonna go on, I might have to end the episode off early, because earlier than I expected. We've already been going for an hour and 5 minutes. And because of mostly reading and stuff, this isn't gonna really be cut much. So,
The title of this poem is The Way of They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? Glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation? I don't know. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down as she walks quietly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes and she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she so suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Almost like what happened when yesterday...
Huh?
It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Oh my god! Her quivering words transform into Reading should not be this difficult. Her quivering words transform into a shape. I give up. I can't. God. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. I think that's what that word is. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone else joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. I think I need to stop. We got three more bits of time. Like, okay. I think I should stop. I think we're good. We'll get to like who's about to read their poem next, I think. So like we'll get up to where it's like Sayori walks up to the podium.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. Okay. We're gonna stop there. We're gonna stop there. Let's before ending off the episode, let's see. Ooh, we got stuff. Side stories. Understanding. A Sayori and Yuri side story. Side stories are stories. To get all 6 side stories, 3 part 1s, 3 part 2s, writing poems for the different characters. Pictures. We got the poems. Multi-page. Got this. Write a poem for Sayori. And that's it, I think. Now, I feel like I want to go with this, what we saw today, but also this might, not be the greatest thumbnail. You know what? We'll go with it anyway. How do I... There we go. Okay. Alright, well, I guess that's that. We'll just open this up just to actually have sound in the background. So, that was Doki Doki Literature Club, Part 2, Episode 2, I guess. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, comment. What did I say last time? I don't know. I think I said who's your favorite. Comment which poem you liked in this episode. Which one? Of the 4. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell for any future DDLC videos, DDLC Plus videos, or any future videos in general. I will see you guys next time. See you later, Peaches, Pikachus, and Raichus.